Sum of even numbers. In this video, I am going to teach you how to find sum of even numbers up to a given number in 4 different methods using few examples. First example we have taken, what will be the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 40. Now let us list all the even numbers from 1 to 40 here, and then we will solve the same question with 4 different methods. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, then 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. We have listed all even numbers from 1 to 40. First method to find the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 40 is by pairing method. So in pairing method, when you have a sequence of consecutive even numbers, you can pair them up in reverse order. That is, first with the last one and then second with the second last one. Now let's start pairing. You have to take first with last, 2 and 40. When you add 2 plus 40 is 42 plus. Now let's strike the used numbers to avoid confusion. Plus second with the second last. 4 plus 38 is 42. Then 6 plus 36 is 42. 8 plus 34 is 42. Plus 10 plus 32 is 42. Plus 12 plus 30 is 42. 14 plus 28 is 42. 16 plus 26 is 42. 18 plus 24 is 42. Plus 20 plus 22, which is 42. So when you have a sequence like this, you can pair them up in reverse order. That is, first with the last, second with the second last, and so on. If you look at each one, each pair will have the same sum, that is number 42, which makes it easy to find the sum of entire sequence. When you have the same numbers repeated multiple times, you can convert that into multiplication. How many times number 42 has been repeated? 10 times. So 10 times 42 equals 420. So instead of adding the same numbers multiple times, you can convert that into multiplication and you can perform within few seconds. We are done with the first method, that is pairing method. When each pair have the same sum, it is easy to find the sum of entire sequence. Second method, now let's count how many even numbers are there from 1 to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have 20 even numbers from 1 to 40. Instead of listing all the even numbers from 1 to 40 and then counting the numbers, you can follow this method. In order to find out the number of even numbers, the last even number, what is the last even number here? 40 is halved. When I say halved, 40 by 2 equals 20. 20 plus 20 equals 40. So instead of listing all the even numbers, if the last even number is halved, you can find the number of even numbers. The sum of all these even numbers equals n into n plus 1. What is n here? Number of even numbers, which is 20, into 20 plus 1 equals 20 into 20 plus 1 is 21. When you multiply, you will get 420. In pairing method also we got the same result. This is very simple method, that is n into n plus 1. What is n? Number of even numbers. So in order to find out the sum of even numbers, here our question is we have to calculate all even numbers from 1 to 40. We have to count the number of even numbers and then it is multiplied with the next number. When you are asked to find the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 100, you need to take the last even number, which is 100 here, and it is halved. It will be 50. We will have 50 even numbers from 1 to 100. So in order to calculate the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 100, you need to take this number, which is 50. You have to multiply that with the next number, that is 51. You will get the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 100. What you have learned in the second method, in order to find out the number of even numbers, the last even number is halved. That will be your n. In order to find out the sum of even numbers, the number of even numbers, that is n, it is multiplied with its next number. If it is 40, the next number will be 41. If it is 60, the next number will be 61. You have to multiply and that will be your sum of all even numbers. One thing you need to remember while using the second method, you can apply the second method only when you have a sequence of consecutive even numbers starting from 2, or else you cannot use this formula. If you are asked to calculate sum of all even numbers from 50 to 100 or else 80 to 200, you cannot apply this formula. So if you have a consecutive even numbers starting from 2, you can apply this formula, n into n plus 1. Third method is using AP formula, that is sum equals n by 2 into a plus L. You just simply remember n by 2 into first term plus last term. Here A represents first term, L represents last term. What is the first term in the sequence? Number 2. So A equals 2. What is the last term here? Number 40. So L equals 40. You need to substitute in this formula. So equals, what is n? Number of even numbers. We have n equals 20. So 20 by 2. First term is 2 plus last term is 40. If you simplify this, 10 times 2 is 20 equals 10 into 2 plus 40 is 42. When you multiply this, you will get 420. In the first two method, we got 420. In the third method also, we got 420. Here we have used AP formula, that is n by 2 into A plus L. That is first term plus last term. Fourth method is again AP formula, Sn equals n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Here n is number of even numbers, A which is the first term and D which is common difference. Now let's calculate D. Difference between the first and the second term is 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, 10 minus 8 is 2. So the difference, common difference is 2. A which is the first term is 2, n equals 20. You need to substitute all these values in this formula. So sum of all even numbers equals n which is 20 by 2 into 2 into first term is 2 here plus n is 20 minus 1 into what is common difference? 2 here equals, when you simplify it, you will get 10. So 10 into 2 into 2 is 4 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into 2 equals 10 into 4 plus 19 into 2 is 38 equals 10 into 38 plus 4 is 42. So 42 into 10 is 420. So in all four methods we have got the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 40 is 420. First example, we have solved in 4 different methods. Pairing method, then using formula n into n plus 1 or else n by 2 into first term plus last term or else n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. These all 4 methods are used to find sum of all even numbers. But one thing you need to remember is, if the sequence of consecutive even numbers starting from 2, you have to use this formula. When you are asked to calculate sum of all even numbers from 100 to 200, you cannot use this formula. You can use either pairing method or else n by 2 into a plus n, or else you can use this formula as well. Now let's check what method can be used to solve these questions. First question is sum of even numbers from 51 to 100. So first question, you can use pairing method and AP formula, that is n by 2 into first term plus last term or else the other formula, SN formula. You cannot use n into n plus 1 formula. I have told you, you can use that formula only when consecutive even numbers starting from 2. Here the even number will start from 52. So you cannot use the formula n into n plus 1. You can use other 3 methods. Second question, what is the sum of first 40 even positive integers? First 40 means it will start from 2. Because they have mentioned even positive integers. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So we can use the formula n into n plus 1 here to complete it fast. But you can solve the same question with 4 different methods also. But the preferred one is n into n plus 1. So this question you can solve in 4 different methods. But this question you can solve in 3 methods. Next question here is find the sum of the first 10 multiples of 8. So multiples of 8 means it has 8 times table. So 8, 16, 24, 32. So you have to calculate till 10 times 8, which is 80. So that you will get 10 multiples of 8. Since they have mentioned multiples of 8, the first even number will be 8 here. So you cannot use n into n plus 1 formula here. Other 3 methods you can use. Next question here is find the sum of first 100 even numbers. First 100 even numbers means you have to list from 2. So you can use the formula n into n plus 1 to calculate it faster. But you can use all 4 methods to calculate this. But the simple method is n into n plus 1. Thank you so much for watching this video.